Today's event is the result of his energy and his relentlessness and his vision. So I want to introduce our leader, the president of the DMC Heart Hospital, Dr. Ted Schreiber.
Good morning, welcome, and this is a great day for all of us, for the city of Detroit, for the state of Michigan. You know, 8 years is a long time, and it's funny how the memory plays different tricks on us. So what I remember about the initial meetings with Mike is, Ted, you can run your program the way you want it. I have great faith in you, and we're going to have a heart hospital in only a couple of years. So, well, you know, 8 years is not much longer than 2 years, but we're here. We're going to be the only heart hospital in the state of Michigan when we open about 2 years from now, and it's going to be a great facility. We've come a very, very long way for cardiovascular care in the city of Detroit and the accomplishments of the Detroit Medical Center in these last 8 years. When I first came here, you know, after meeting Mike and after just signing on the dotted line, I'm just a doctor, I don't know anything about contracts, I just sign them, that's all that I know. I started doing due diligence, and some of the people in cardiology that were packing their bags and were on their way out because they had no faith in the city and no faith in our program and no faith in the university, what we could do together with the Detroit Medical Center, said, Schreiber, the best thing you should do is pack up your bags and head straight up Woodward Avenue and go look for a place north. So my character, those of you that know me, is I'm an obstinate son of a gun. And I said, I'm staying. You know, the harder they push, the harder they want me not to realize our vision, the more I'm going to insist, and the day will come when we're going to be the best. I think many of you know that according to extramural ratings of cardiovascular programs, we're number 36 in U.S. News and World Report. We're better than any institution in town, and we're soon going to surpass institutions from other places in the suburbs. We've had many, many accomplishments, and I think these accomplishments in delivering top-of-the-line care for the people of Detroit, the suburbs, and the state are only going to be magnified by the availability of a world-class institution where we're going to have the top specialists, the top generalists, all working together in one place, having constructive interactions to produce innovation in science, in medicine, and in efficiency. With this facility, we're going to be able to accomplish the triple goals in cardiovascular care. I have no doubt that will improve the population's health in our area in terms of cardiovascular disease by better prevention, better detection, and if acute care comes and is needed, with the best and most recent equipment. We're already, through our Cardio Team 1 program, have shown to the country a process of efficient delivery of healthcare resources that keeps the length of stay down and that keeps utilization of resources to a minimum, which incidentally has been rated by extramural peer review agencies as a very high quality program. Beyond this, we've had numerous accomplishments from the economic and productivity point of view. We've increased the amount of the inpatient cardiovascular volume and cardiovascular procedures done at this campus tenfold compared to 8 years ago. Tenfold. We're the largest, most rapidly growing cardiovascular program in Michigan and the Great Lakes area. And at the same time, may I point to the audience that of the top angioplasty programs in the United States, which are defined by doing more than 1,000 procedures a year, we serve the highest proportion of African American patients in the country. The program has required multiple contributions and long work and a vision from many individuals, many of whom are in this tent right now, many who could not be, and many who are inside the hospital right now working and delivering cardiovascular care. And I'll recognize them in a minute. But suffice it to say that when we started our program here 8 years ago, if you're a Detroiter having a heart attack, the average time that it took from arrival in the emergency department till you had the heart attack artery open with acute angioplasty was over 3 hours. That's pretty bad in terms of today's standards, but was not a whole lot different than other urban hospitals in the United States. At the current time, our door to treatment time, opening up the vessel fully, is 45 minutes, and this is the best door to balloon time in North America. This is not only a statistic, it translates in improved patient survival and functional ability. At the current time, if you come to the central campus with a heart attack and do not require resuscitation or being put on a ventilatory machine, your likelihood of walking out of the hospital is about 100%. And this is the best anywhere in the United States. So hopefully today's day is an acceleration of good news coming out of Detroit. From our point of view, the cardiovascular program here permits Detroiters more rapid and better outcomes for the treatment of acute care, heart attacks, and acute coronary syndromes than anywhere in the country. We do more complex technologic procedures, what Mike talked about, replacing an aortic valve through a small incision in the groin, letting you go home in 4 or 5 days when you're 90 years old, whereas the person in the next bed in the ICU who's had open heart surgery, who's 50 and good shape, may need longer than that. That's absolutely remarkable. And this is right here in the heart of Detroit. So I think that we're on our way up. I think that the Cardiovascular Institute and the Heart Hospital that's going to open up here in about 2 years, right where we're standing, is going to be a terrific development for the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan. And I'd like to thank all of you for coming to enjoy this great occasion with us.